What's up, folks? It's your boy Bob Hollywood here with another exciting review. Today, as you can see, we're going over X-Men's Mystique. Box is a little bit already open. I'll explain that in a minute. But this is shaped like a VHS. This is their retro, I'm guessing, not carded, but they put them in the boxes to look like VHSs because they're cell shaded. I don't know why my camera does not want to focus, but it doesn't. It doesn't want to focus. I cannot get it to focus. But anyway, I got this from Ross, and the reason why the box is already open, normally I open everything on camera for you guys, but the reason why the box is already open is because I'm assuming someone tried to steal this lady. And maybe they, chickened out or they got caught. But they didn't do it. The box was open. I saw her. I grabbed her immediately just to see if she was, there like she should have been. And she was. She was. And it looks like she has mayonnaise on her face. Let me turn the torch off. So there she is. She's got a little spot on her. Sucks. She's, dressed in white. I don't personally like the cell shading. You can see throughout her body. And that's as if that's how she would appear in a comic book or theoretically animated. It just goes to show like shadow, like basically hitting light hitting her body. But it's Mystique. I've wanted a Mystique for a long time. I think there was a Walgreens exclusive, excuse me, Mystique that I missed out on. I believe that has different hair, maybe entirely a different head sculpt, but I believe it definitely has different hair. Let's go over her accessories real quick. She has a baby Kurt, and if you're at all familiar with what's going on in the comics, and I only know this because it's somewhat of a hot button issue and he even has cell shading on him. That's cool. But apparently Mystique is Kurt's parent, but not his mother, as we thought she was for 30 years at least. But instead she turned into a male. Used, I cannot think of the red Nightcrawler mutant demon thing's name right now. And I used his DNA to, mate with, Destiny, I believe. And yeah, long story short, Mystique can obviously shapeshift, but she can also turn from a woman to a man biologically. This is this big shotgun looking weapon. We'll see how she can hold it in a minute. And she also has a pistol. Both of the guns are of a weird blue color. Not exactly the same blue as her. It's harder to see on camera, but they're not exactly the same shade of blue. And she has 2 trigger fingers. Trigger hands. They're not want to focus because they want to focus on her in the background. Before we go over the rest of her accessories and how she holds the gun, and let's go over her articulation. So she rotates at the head. We'll go 360, up, down that much, up that much, which is not much at all. She does have a ball joint, or hinge rather, at the neck. Allows her to go that much down and still not much up. Arms, she's going to rotate 360 at the shoulders, and she can get like a T but not a Y. Excuse me. 90 degrees at the elbow. She does not have double jointed arms. She has this pin, which a lot of women figures had. Hinge at the wrist, both heads, both wrists. Oh, I cannot talk. Hinge horizontally. And before I even do anything else, her left hand on the fist hands hinges horizontally as well, whilst her right hand is vertical. Okay, so she has some waist articulation, a little stiff. Thought like maybe she would have broken just now, but she does rotate 360 there. Lift her little skirt up a little bit, and that's what her legs do. That's not very much. Kick forward that much, pretty good amount. Rotate at the thigh. She's a little stiff. I'm not going to do that other one, but I'll do the knee. Let's get her clothes out of the way. She can kick her own ass. And she also has ankle articulation. Does not have a boot cut, which is fine. So big gun, and I'm going to assume Mystique is right-handed. There's nowhere for her to like hold it, really. I mean, she can, but she can't grip everything at the same time. And we'll do the pistol in the left hand. She has no problem holding it. I think she's a pretty cool figure. Again, not necessarily happy that she's cell shaded. It wouldn't have been I wouldn't have rushed to the store to get her. But as you could see at the beginning of the video, she was only $5.99 at Ross. Looking for my ruler so we can get a height on her. Just under 6 1/4, it looks like. We got her next to some other Hasbro figures. We got Beast Morphers, Red Ranger. And I can't think of his name right now, but he is an Overwatch character. She's taller than both, and Marvel Legends tend to scale taller than both of those lines. And then we got her next to Titus O'Neil. He's much bigger. That's a WWE Mattel figure. And she's also shorter than Hasbro's G.I. Joe Classified Roadblock. And that's John Bone Jones and T'Challa. No, excuse me. That is Killmonger. And she's shorter than both of them. Doesn't look like it much in real life, but on the camera you can see it better. Let's compare her to some ladies. It's Andrea. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. And Vixen. She's shorter than both of them. Vixen should be a 1/12 scale figure, 6-inch figure, but she's tall. I'm assuming that's just the character. But this He-Man figure, this Andrea figure, she is a 7-inch figure. They're both taller than her. And last but not least, and she should be taller than both of these guys, because again, smaller Hasbro lines. We have Winston Zeddemore and Landell Calrissian from Hasbro's Ghostbusters and Hasbro's Star Wars Black Series, and she's, like I said, taller than both of them. Can't talk today. Overall, though, like I said, the head sculpt could be a little bit better. Or rather, the hair. Nothing wrong with the face. And I'm not necessarily a fan of the cell shading, but I can easily look past that. And I don't like that mine has this little blemish here. It looks really bad on camera. And I think she has another one on her leg. That one doesn't look as bad. But overall, yeah, I'm a fan. Glad to have Mystique in my collection. I'm glad that I've only paid $6 for her. I would have paid a full price, not necessarily for this one. unless I came across it in the wild, but I wouldn't have hunted it down. I probably wouldn't have ordered it online or anything like that at full price. But if I was in the store, I had a hole burning in my pocket from some money, and I had seen her at full price, I might have gotten her. I don't necessarily like that toys cost like $25, $30 these days, but it is what it is. Anyway, thank you. If you like this video, me and my rambling, me and this crazy camera, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying. I want to make more content. I want to be busier. I want to do better. Figure if I do more, I can do better. Onwards and upwards, stuff like that. Anyway, thank you guys. I'll see you.